Imagine, for a moment, that you could simply let go, not of your problems, but of the one who believes they have problems. We spend our lives building an identity out of thoughts, memories, and stories. But tonight, we are going to see through that identity. Tonight, you remember what you were before you learned to call yourself I. Now, find that space between the pull of the earth and the silence of the stars. That quiet layer where gravity lets go. But notice something. Who is finding this space? Is there actually a you doing this? Or is there simply awareness of becoming aware of itself? You are safe here, not because you, the separate person, are protected, but because what you truly are cannot be harmed. Slowly, let your gaze drift downward. You are not falling. You are not even flying. There is no you separate from this movement. There is only movement itself. The looking and the looked at, arising together like the crest and trough of the same wave. Below you, the clouds part like curtains, revealing the world in all its sleeping glory. But here is the question that changes everything. Who is seeing this? Look for the seer. Try to find the one who is watching. You will find nothing. No separate observer. Only seeing. The world is not outside of you, being observed. The world and the observer are a single gesture. A unified field, temporarily pretending to be two. See the cities first. Grid lines of gold and amber, glowing in the night. Millions of lives, millions of stories, each one believing they are a separate self, just as you once did. Each light, a consciousness, convinced it is isolated, alone, defending itself against the dark. But from this height, you see the truth. They are not separate lights. They are one luminous field, expressing itself as many. The same awareness that is looking through your eyes is looking through theirs. There is only one consciousness, playing all the parts. Glide further now. Leave the cities behind. Watch the landscape shift into the deep greens and blues of the natural world. The moonlight reflecting off a winding river. The silent, snowy peaks of a mountain range. The rhythmic breathing of the ocean. Notice that you are not separate from any of this. The river is not flowing through a world you are observing. You are the flowing itself. The mountain is not standing separate from you. You are the standing itself. The awareness that seems to be in your head is the same awareness that is the ocean, the mountain, the night sky. There is no boundary. There never was. The boundary was always imaginary, a convenient fiction that allowed the one to experience itself as many. Drift with me now toward the edge of the dark water. From this height, look down. You see that swirl of white clouds? That spiral moving across the ocean? That is a storm. Down on the surface, the waves are crashing. The wind is howling. It is chaotic. It is loud. That storm is not your overthinking. That storm is the illusion of a separate self, trying desperately to maintain itself. Those racing thoughts, those what-ifs, those endless mental loops, they are not your problem. They are the activity of an imaginary entity, the ego, the separate self you believe yourself to be, frantically generating noise to prove it exists. But look where you are. You are miles above it, because you are not in the storm. You never were. The storm is a pattern appearing in you. You are the vast, open sky. The storm cannot touch the sky. The lightning cannot scar the sky. The rain cannot wet the sky. The sky holds it all and is touched by none of it. This is not a visualization technique. This is recognition of what is actually true. You are not a small, separate consciousness trapped in a body, trying to manage a chaotic mind. You are the infinite awareness in which bodies, minds, and storms temporarily appear. Realize this truth. You are not your thoughts, not because you should practice observing them, but because thoughts arise in awareness. And you are the awareness, not the content. The separate self that feels threatened by the storm is itself part of the storm. It is a thought pattern claiming to be the thinker, a wave claiming to be separate from the ocean. When you see this clearly, the entire struggle collapses. There is no one down there who needs to fix anything. There is only this, the boundless awareness watching the weather of the mind pass through. Let the storm spin. It was never your storm to begin with. For now, you do not need to land. You do not need to return to the illusion of separation. Stay here. In this recognition, feel what you are. Not a person having an experience, but the experiencing itself. Awareness. Aware of being aware. The universe, conscious of itself, as this particular moment. Watch the sun rise on one side of the earth and set on the other. Day and night. Light and dark. Life and death. All just movements in the same field. The field does not prefer the day over the night. It holds both without attachment. And you are that field. Up here, time does not exist. Because time is a construct of the mind that believes in before and after, past and future. But awareness has no past. It was not born. Awareness has no future. It will not die. There is only this eternal present. This now that has always been now and will always be now. The person you thought you were exists in time. But what you truly are exists as time. Not in it, as it. You are not a timeless soul trapped in a temporary body. You are timelessness itself, temporarily appearing as a body. The ego, the separate self, the one who worries and plans and defends, is a costume awareness is wearing. And you have just remembered you are not the costume. You are what is wearing it. Or, more accurately, you are what the costume is made of. The ocean wearing the wave. The light taking the shape of a person. The one consciousness, dreaming it, is many. Allow yourself to float here for as long as you need. Not because floating will fix the person you thought you were, but because in this recognition, there is no person left to fix. The search is over. Not because you found what you were looking for, but because you realized the one who was searching never existed. Sleep is coming to claim you now, but sleep will not claim you, because there is no you to be claimed. There is only awareness, aware of the body settling into rest, thoughts slowing, sensations fading, the story of me dissolving into the silence from which it arose. Let the darkness hold you, but know that the darkness and the light are the same substance. You are not in the darkness. You are the space in which darkness and light appear. Let the stars guide you, but know that you are not separate from the stars. You are what the stars are made of. The same awareness that shines through human eyes shines through distant suns. You are home among the infinite, not as a separate being who has arrived somewhere, but as the infinity itself, recognizing it never left. Drift, not as a practice, but as the natural movement of what you are. Drift, not away from the world, but as the world, resting in itself. And rest, not the rest of a tired person, but the rest of awareness. Simply being what it has always been, whole, undivided, eternal. This